to fight on the landing ground.
Thank you for joining us. You are listening to A Radio, and this is the Morning Moment. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. This piece is entitled, What's at Stake This November? I wanted to do this piece for a while. Rush Limbaugh's been commenting on and off for some period of time, and listening to him today, I'm reminded of what really is at stake for Americans this November. He summed it up, as always, very succinctly. The Democrats, let me decode that, that's liberal socialist Democrats, which is obviously one step away from communists, look enviously abroad of what has befallen the UK, Europe and even Canada, where these countries have had democracy destroyed and free speech in favour of one religion is some misguided view that multiculturalism is better than any other system, just as socialism is in their minds. They are chafing at the bit. They believe their time is now to crush and trample over the US Constitution, repeal the First and the Second Amendment, and put Americans in their place by implementing full-blown socialism. They've come out of the closet. They're open and above board now. It all started with the disruptor-in-chief, Obama, who signalled a green light to riot, disrupt, and destroy. And now everywhere you go, in every Western country, lefties feel empowered, even feel free. It's their right to throw you out of any public establishment because you don't conform. Sounds an awful lot like 1984 is really here on our streets. Unfortunately for them, at present, Americans do have the First and Second Amendment, and that's what these people are scared of. So far be it for me to tell any American what to do, but for goodness sake, surely you can see what's happening, and surely you can see what would happen if you made the mistake that we did in Canada, if you make the mistake that people did in the UK and have done for nearly 50 years. Socialism never works. It just redistributes your money to other people, and those other people never seem to be you. They're always someone else, and everybody else ends up being equal. But of course, some people are more equal than others. Oh, and don't forget those waiting lists, and don't forget that lack of choice, and don't forget the lack of free speech, and don't forget the lack of freedom. Oh, and don't forget the right to bear arms, because you won't have that anymore. You can find more at aradio.wordpress.com, where you can find links to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Gab and email. We are continuing to reach out to you, so please pass on the links. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all my morning moments at Spreaker.com under A Radio, that's EHRADIO, A Radio. And please click on the like button. And you can find all my podcasts and morning moments at aradio.wordpress.com and click on the Morning Moments tab.